tools to be the best student you can be. Taking the first step with anything new can often be the hardest, but our Pathway to Progress will provide you with the support you need in your first year to keep moving down the right path. First, you'll attend a Cardinal Pride freshman orientation session where you'll be welcomed into the Cardinal family by meeting other students, faculty, and staff, touring the campus, and learning about ways to get involved. You'll learn about important services offered at the Cardinal Success Center like quiet study rooms, computer access, and tutoring. You'll also get your student ID, parking sticker, and last but certainly not least, register for classes. If you haven't selected your academic pathway yet, our advisors are here to guide you in selecting the right one to meet your goals. From accounting to welding, we've got a program for you. Next, you'll get registered for a Learning Framework class, which is a 3-credit-hour transferable core course designed to teach you success skills that will propel you forward on your pathway to progress in college. You'll learn valuable skills like note-taking, time management, effective communication, personal assessment, and study skills, all things that are essential to lifelong learning and personal growth. With our Pathway to Progress, the objective is to improve student success so that you feel confident in the classroom and on campus where you can focus on achieving your goals. After your first semester is completed, you'll be on the Pathway to Progress, know all the secrets to success at TVCC, and we'll be here to help you every step of the way. Welcome to the Valley, and go Cards! It's a scramble to get ahead. Let us help you put the pieces in place. Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College Adult Education. Our mission is to assist adults in acquiring the basic academic skills to prepare for examinations such as the TSI, GED, and ASVAB, and brush up on basic academic skills needed for the workplace. English as a second language classes are offered for adults to learn communication skills that will aid them in functioning in the American culture and workforce. ESL Entrepreneur Seminars provide information to help students in owning and running their own businesses in and around the community. TVCC Adult Education is the first step to your future. Contact us at adulted@tvcc.edu or call us at 903-675-6398 for more information. Welcome to the Valley. At Trinity Valley Community College, we care about helping you achieve your goals, and we want to see you succeed on your pathway to progress. Whether you want to gain new job skills, work toward a degree, or transfer to a 4-year university, TVCC will provide you with the tools to be the best student you can be. Taking the first step with anything new can often be the hardest, but our Pathway to Progress will provide you with the support you need in your first year to keep moving down the right path. First, you'll attend a Cardinal Pride freshman orientation session where you'll be welcomed into the Cardinal family by meeting other students, faculty, and staff, touring the campus, and learning about ways to get involved. You'll learn about important services offered at the Cardinal Success Center like quiet study rooms, computer access, and tutoring. You'll also get your student ID, parking sticker, and last but certainly not least, register for classes. If you haven't selected your academic pathway yet, our advisors are here to guide you in selecting the right one to meet your goals. From accounting to welding, we've got a program for you. Next, you'll get registered for a Learning Framework class, which is a 3-credit-hour transferable core course designed to teach you success skills that will propel you forward on your pathway to progress in college. You'll learn valuable skills like note-taking, time management, effective communication, personal assessment, and study skills, all things that are essential to lifelong learning and personal growth. With our Pathway to Progress, the objective is to improve student success so that you feel confident in the classroom and on campus where you can focus on achieving your goals. After your first semester is completed, you'll be on the Pathway to Progress, know all the secrets to success at TVCC, and we'll be here to help you every step of the way. Welcome to the Valley, and go Cards!
Cardinal Sports Network brings you this special presentation. Event coverage starts now.
Welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. For this late afternoon game, we have an outstanding matchup between two nationally ranked teams as the number 15 Cardinals take on the number 16 Panola College Ponies. The Cardinals come in the hottest team in the league and one of the hottest teams in the nation, having won 10 straight. They're 10-1 overall and 10-1 in conference play. Panola's not having a shabby season anyway. As you look at it, and as you'd expect with the 16th national ranking, they are 9-2 on the season and 9-2 in conference play. This is a huge matchup in the Region 14 conference standings tonight, folks, because if the Cardinals can come away with a win, they're going to go up by 2 games with just a little less than half the season remaining. That would just be huge going into as teams start jogging for position at the regional tournament. We thank you for joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network. I am Benny Rogers, Sports Information Officer at the college. I'll be flying solo here tonight, so bear with me. We're expecting a nice crowd in here on this Monday evening. It's a 5:30 game. This is a makeup game from a game 2 weeks ago that was, I guess, iced out, the best way to say it. Now let's take a look at the conference standings. TVCC leading the pack at 10-1 to Panola at 9-2, and then Kilgore and on so forth and so forth. But if the Cardinals win tonight and get to 11-1, that's going to drop Panola to 9-3, and that's a 2-game lead, and that is just huge, huge in this league because there are some tough games still remaining for the Cardinals and some on the road. So tonight is just huge. If the Cardinals can put this one in the win column, they're going to be in pretty good shape headed down the stretch run of the season. The Cardinals come in averaging 87.3 points a game, giving up 74.7. Panola's comes in averaging 80.3 and giving up 69.4. So these two teams are pretty comparable. Of course, the Cardinals are coming off this great win at home here Saturday night in overtime, beating Navarro 87-74. And the Cardinals scored the last 18 points of the game and regulation. Yeah, I didn't say that wrong, folks. The Cardinals scored the last 18 points of the game in regulation, scoring the final 5 points in regulation to tie it at 74-74, send it to overtime, and then outscored Navarro 13-0 in overtime to beat Navarro for a 14th time in the last 15 meetings. So the Cardinals have really completely dominated that series with Navarro. But this is Panola, and this is a different animal, and the Cardinals have really got to be at the top of their game tonight as opponents come in shooting 44.0% from the floor, 72.1% from free throw line, and 37% from three-point range. The Cardinals, on the other hand, are one of the best shooting teams in the nation, hitting over half of their shots, 51.1%. Free throw percentage is 60.3%, and the three-point percentage is 33.9%. So, by all rights, this should be an evenly matched contest and should go down to the wire. Panola comes in off of a 77-74 win over Lamar State Port Arthur. While I mentioned the Cardinals defeated Navarro in overtime 87-74. Panola's two losses were to Kilgore 74-67 and to Bossier Parish 76-74. The Cardinals also have a loss to Kilgore in their home opener, and season opener I should say, 71-69, but have since reeled off 10 straight wins. The Ponies are coached by Aaron Smith. He's in his second season at Panola. Previously, he was at Jacksonville College for 4 seasons. The Cardinals, of course, are coached by Mark Leslie in his first year as head coach, but his 9th year overall at the college. And Mark has been a part of 9 national tournament teams here at the college, 2014, 15, 16, 18, and 19. We're just about 2 minutes away from the start of this one. Looking forward to it tonight. It should be a track meet, I'm assuming. I wouldn't think that these two teams would have a tight contest as far as low scoring goes, but you just never know in Region 14 Conference how games are going to develop. Cardinal Regiment is on hand tonight. The Cardinal cheerleaders are on hand. Nice little crowd already starting together. Again, it's Monday afternoon here in Athens at 5:30, so most games are on Wednesday nights and Saturday afternoons, so this is kind of an unusual start time for the Cardinals, being a 5:30 start. You hear the regiment striking up the fight song, which means that's the countdown till we get into pregame announcements underway. The national anthem and the starting lineups. Handling the PA chores tonight for the Leon Spitzer Cordy Cardinal Gym is Joe Ellerson of the Athens Daily Review. And we'll turn it over to him here in a few seconds and let him take care of the pregame announcements. And now Joe Ellerson with the introduction of the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Welcome to Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym on the campus of Trinity Valley Community College for tonight's matchup of number 16 Panola College Ponies versus the number 15 ranked Trinity Valley Community College Cardinals. At this moment, would you please stand? Gentlemen, please remove your cover as the Cardinal Regiment plays the national anthem. And now let's introduce the starters for the 9-2 Panola College Ponies. From Indianapolis, Indiana, at guard, number 3, Titan Newton.
Newton is averaging 9.1 points a game.
From Mexico, at guard, number 4, Esteban Roacho. From Dallas, Texas, a guard, number 15, Sherman Brashear.
Brashear has 13 three-pointers on the season, is averaging 7 points a game.
From Shreveport, Louisiana, a guard, number 21, Cody Dean.
Dean has 43 three-pointers, is averaging 4.4
and from
assists
Houston,
and 9.7
Texas, a
assists.
center, number 32, Stephen Farmade.
Farmer Day is averaging 6.7 rebounds a game for the Ponies. The
And
Ponies
now
9-2.
for your 10-1 Trinity Valley Community College Cardinals. From Brooklyn, New York, awaiting number 3, Karan Bailey.
Bailey is averaging 5.9 points a game.
From the Bronx, New York, at guard, number 10, Deshaun Davis.
Davis is averaging 16 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, and
From
9.3
Santo
assists.
Domingo, the Dominican Republic, up post, number 12, Anderson Mirambo.
Mirambo is averaging 15.5
From Amarillo,
points and
Texas,
8.1 rebounds a game.
1, Toonsite Gakik.
Gatek is averaging
And from
8.5 points
Mansfield,
and
Texas,
4.7
at guard,
rebounds.
number 23, Trevon Fuller.
Fuller's averaging 14.9 points and 34 three-pointers on the season. Thank you for joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Trinity Valley Panola Region 14 Conference Basketball. Panola's 16th ranked nationally, and the Cardinals ranked 15th in the rankings that came out today. So we're expecting a good one. I think it's going to be a track meet, but I've been so wrong before. It's turned into a 55 to 54 game. So let's take that. Don't bet any money on what I just said. Toonsite Gatkek will jump for the Cardinals, number 32. Young man had a really nice game against Navarro the other night. Very nice young man, by the way. He comes over and speaks usually before every game, says hello. Farmer Day jumping for the Ponies. The tip is controlled by the Cardinals. Nice effort there by Gatkek. Cardinals looking to get the ball down low to Mirambo. Mirambo with the jumper. Big man misses. The pull rebound is pulled by Newton. Ponies with their first offensive possession. Davis comes away with a steal. Nice job of defending the ball that time by Deshaun Davis. Fuller for three. Trevon Fuller for three. Usually a good sign for the Cardinals when Fuller knocks down that first one. He's now got 35 on the season. Three-pointer on the way, and we are tied at even again, folks. 3-3 as Cody Dean knocks down the three-pointer, and that's his 44th on the season. Fuller for three. This was no good. Gatkek with the rebound and with the putback. Nice job of the big man. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound goes to the Ponies. Three-pointer on the way. Yes, it is. That's good, too. That's Cody Dean. Cody Dean heating up early. Gives Panola the 6-5 lead. Again, like I said, I think it's going to be a track meet. Davis for three. Deshaun Davis for three. It's just going to be a shootout. Forget the track meet part. Both teams are lighting it up from three-point range early on. Steal by Gatkek. Big man's going to take it all the way and lay it up, and it won't fall. Cardinals will control the rebound. Bailey puts up the three. He misses it. Rebound controlled by the Ponies. 8-6 Cardinals. Newton on the drive. Newton lays it up and Newton lays it in. We are tied at 8. Racho is giving special attention to Deshaun Davis. Davis on the drive, gives it up to Mirambo. Mirambo lays it up and in. Nice teamwork there by the Cardinals. We see Davis do it many times off drives, dish it off to teammates that are wide open. Nice job of pressuring the ball by Karan Bailey. 6'8" sophomore out of Brooklyn, New York. Creates matchup problems, and Bailey comes away with the steal. Bailey's going to take it the distance and lay it up and lay it in. Karan Bailey. Bailey comes in averaging 5.9 a game. 12-8 Cardinals. Nice little runner that time by Brashear. (12-10) Cardinals. 16 and change left in the opening half. Mirambeau for three. No good. Rebound controlled by the Ponies. Ponies quickly on the attack. Newton tries to dish it off, but the steal is by Mirambeau. He lays it up to Davis, and Davis lays it up and in. Davis now with 5 points for the Cardinals. Credit Anderson Mirambeau with making that play. Mirambeau's a little shaken up. He got hurt at the end of the regulation the other night against Navarro. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound controlled by Bailey. Cardinals are going to slow it down just a tad here. Up 14-10. Cardinals are going to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Mark Leslie wants to reset his lineup. I don't think the big guy Mirambeau is going to be able to go, or certainly going to be attended to by Troy Scott on the end of the bench right now. He injured himself late in the contest down the stretch against Navarro, went to the locker room with an ice pack on his, I think it was his lower leg injury. He's kind of rubbing his knee down there. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to go tonight. If not, that's going to put some pressure on Nathaniel Bastion. Bastion had a great game for the Cardinals the other night down the stretch. He's averaging 6 points a game and five and a half rebounds a game, but the other night he came through and grabbed 10 rebounds late in the game. They were very critical to the Cardinals being able to pull out the win. And we're back to action. Derry Moore has checked into the contest along with Bastion. Three-pointer on the way by Fuller. No good. There's Bastion grabbing the rebound. Fuller gives it back to Bastion. Going to have a double dribble. Try to do just a little bit too much. A little out of sync there. 14-10 Cardinals, 15-13 left in the first half. Cardinals will be back in action Wednesday, going to Jacksonville for our 7 p.m. contest. Three-pointer, knocked it down. Number one, Josh Miller in the game for the first time. That's his 24th three-pointer on the season. Panola has some very healthy three-point shooting numbers, averaging 37.7% from three-point range. Davis lays it up and lays it in. Three-pointer on the way, not this time. Rebound is controlled by Bastion. Fuller's reverse layup for Fuller. Nice job of driving by Trevon Fuller, who shows that he doesn't just live by three-point range. He can penetrate and drive the basket. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Bailey. Chance for the Cardinals now to build on an 18-13 lead. They get the ball cross court to Bailey. Bailey step back three-pointer, no good. Rebound is pulled by Miller for the Ponies. Derry Moore is going to be called for the foul. That'll be his first personal. That's the first personal foul called in the contest. And we're going to have our first media time out of the contest, so we'll step away from these messages and rejoin you on the other side.
Finding success in life is a journey. Whatever road you're on, take the next step at Trinity Valley Community College. Attend one of the highest-rated two-year colleges in America and receive a quality, affordable education. Visit tvcc.edu for more information.
Resuming play out of the media timeouts, 13-19 left in the first half. The Cardinals up 18-13. Both teams started off very hot from three-point range. Both teams have cooled down a bit now and are going more at attacking the goal, and the scoring pace has dropped off. Panola ball underneath. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound is pulled by Trevon Fuller. Just into the contest and scoring is Safari Rosas. So Rosas with his first points of the contest, he quickly was into the game and quickly gets on the scoring panel. Newton tries to give it up. Bastion tries to come away with a steal, but instead travels. Nice effort by the young man, but he just travels and takes too many steps, and ball will go and stay, I should say, with the Ponies. Derry Moore attempts to steal the ball, but just misses it. Cardinals are really attacking the ball. Pull-up jumper, knocked it down. Nice job by Cody Dean, who averages 19.7 points a game. He's already got 8 in this one. 20-15 Cardinals. Fuller for a long three, in and out. Miller thought about a long three, just kind of sizing up the Cardinal defense. Davis with a steal. Wisely backs it out. Derry Moore from his favorite spot on the floor, no good. Bastion with the rebound and the putback. Bastion with his first points of the contest. Young man just played great down the stretch against Navarro. I can't say enough good things about him. Three-pointer, Miller, no good. Bastion grabs the rebound, gives it off to Davis. Davis will direct the offense. He's cool and calm as a cucumber. Number 10, Deshaun Davis. Turnover goes into the Ponies. Coming away with a steal is Newton, number 3. Cardinals in command, 22-17. Newton takes it the distance, lays it up. Can't get it to fall. There's going to be a blocking foul down low on Derry Moore. I'll take that back for Sauce. That's his first personal foul. Second team will be a shooting foul. Panola's yet to be called for a foul. Been a very clean contest almost halfway through it at the 10:56 mark. First free throw attempt is good. Jakevian Buckley is checking into the contest for the Cardinals, along with the big man, Toonside Gatkek. Of course, Buckley had a storied high school career at Shelbyville High School. He averaged 26.2 points a game as a senior. Did a nice job the other night when Deshaun Davis picked up early fouls and he had to direct the Cardinal offense. Cardinals tried a little alley-oop there, but it's mistimed and is a turnover. 22-17, a chance for the Ponies to pull it closer. A lot of shake and bake, but couldn't produce the goods. Reaching foul is going to go to Newton, reached across the body of Buckley. That's the first personal foul in the game against the Ponies at the 10:08 mark. Three-pointer on the way, Buckley. Bastian grabs the rebound, saves the possession for the Cardinals. Bastian with the shot down the baseline drive, off the baseline drive, I should say, and he draws the foul. Nice job by Nathaniel Bastian. He now has 4 points in the game. We'll go to the free throw line to try to add a fifth. 24-17 Cardinals. 9:52 left in the first half. Cardinals will be on the road Wednesday, going to Jacksonville for a 7 p.m. tip-off. We'll be at home Saturday to play Bossier Parish in a 4 p.m. tip-off after a 2 p.m. women's contest as Bastian knocks down the free throw. (25-17) Cardinals. Miller with the drive, Bastian with the rebound. He's a rebounding machine, Nathaniel Bastian. Buckley finds his way free underneath. He's spotted down low, and he gets his first points of the contest. Cardinals are doing a nice job of moving the ball around, distributing it. Going to be a charge that's going to go against Newton. Newton turns around and says, how? How is that possible to be a foul? Official didn't even respond, nor will he ever. The only way they usually respond is with a technical foul. Cardinals up by 10, 27-17 at the 9:17 mark. Chance to build on that lead here. Rosas knocked down the three. The big man, Safar Rosas, knocks down the three-pointer. Gives the Cardinals a 30-17 lead at the 9:06 mark. It's a full timeout going to be charged to the Ponies. We'll keep it right here at the 9:06 mark. Cardinals with their biggest lead of the game, 30-17. Congratulations to the Lady Cardinal volleyball team. They went on the road today, and the last I heard, they had won their first 2 sets against Horton, and we're up 12-6 in the third set. So if they can win that, they'll be back at home here on Thursday night to take on 20th ranked Tyler in a game we'll have for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Game starts at 6 p.m. I should say. We'll come your way about 5:50. Appreciate you joining us for Lady Cardinal Volleyball on the Cardinal Sports Network Thursday night. Cardinal softball team will be at home at Drumgill Field at Kane Park on Wednesday afternoon at 1 and 3 p.m. Conference action begins against Navarro. Doubleheader action at 1 and 3 p.m. Admission is free, so hope to see you out at Drumgill Field at Kane Park Wednesday as the Cardinal softball team, which is 12-2 on the season. We're back to play here at Leon Spitzer Court at Cardinal Gym. Coming up on the 9-minute mark. Been a cleanly played first half. Just 5 fouls called total. Three-pointer on the way, knocked it down. Panola needed that from Racho. Davis thought about the three. Gives it up to Bastian. Bastian takes it the distance and lays it up and lays it in. Nathaniel Bastian, a sophomore out of the Bahamas. He now has 7 points in the contest. He and Deshaun Davis lead the Cardinals. Bastian with the block, playing like a wild man out there. Panola throws it up. He's going to go and say it went off bounds off the Cardinals. .11 seconds on the shot clock. 8:15 left in the first half. Panola's going to reset, but they better not lose sight of the shot clock. Three-pointer on the way. If this buzzer goes off, no good. Rebound's controlled by the Ponies. They'll get another shot at it. Step back three-pointer, no good. This time the rebound is controlled by Davis. Quickly down the floor to the big man, but the big man can't get a handle on it, and the Ponies do. Taking it the distance is number 21. A nice job by Cody Dean. Dean now in double digits with 10 points. He averages 19.7. 32-22 Cardinals. Scoring pace is about what we thought it would be. Buckley gives it up to Toonsack inside. Toonsack down low. Can't get it to fall. Out of bounds off of Gatkek. And it will go to the Ponies. Toonsack Gatkek, my buddy with the Cardinals. Out of Amarillo, Texas, a 6'9" freshman. Have him around for another year. Three-pointer, knocked it down. That man can shoot the ball now, folks. Cody Dean. Another three-pointer by Dean cuts the Cardinal lead to 7. He's got 13 in the game. He's well on his way to his average. Just under 20 points a game. Davis step-back jumper, no good. Rebound is controlled by the Ponies, but there's going to be a foul on Bastion going over the back. That'll be the third team foul against the Cardinals. Neither team anywhere near shooting the bonus, thankfully. We've had enough free throw shooting contests this year. So it'll be Panola basketball, 6:42 and counting here in the first half. Three-pointer, no good. Buckley pulls the rebound. Gary Moore rarely misses that shot. That's usually his spot on the floor, but he did miss that one for the Cardinals this time down. Three-pointer. My goodness, somebody guard that guy. He's from 25 feet knocking down three-pointers. He's got 16 in the game. Number 21, Cody Dean for the Ponies. 32-28. This one's tightened up tremendously. The Cardinals were up 13 at one point. Moore with a turnaround jumper. This time the big man hits it. His first points of the contest. There he is again. This time just a little bit too far out, I think. Nice hustle by Brashear, but he can't save it. Ball will belong to the Cardinals. 5:32 left in the first half. Cardinals up 34-28. Cleanly played first half, played about at the pace we thought it would be. First meeting between these two teams, this game was scheduled 2 weeks ago, but during the winter storm we experienced here in East Texas, it was iced out. Rescheduled for tonight. Davis with a nice 10-foot jumper. 9 points in the contest. Ponies throw it away. Nice pressure defense that time out front by Derry Moore. Nice young man out of Tyler. Went to John Tyler High School. The school has been renamed Tyler High School. Davis, pull-up jumper. Oh, he feeds it to Toonsack Gatkek, and Gatkek finishes the job. And is fouled and will go to the free throw line for an and one. Wait a minute. What a...
He got a guy under him.
Well, let's check this one out, folks. I may have called that one way too soon. Call is going to go the Cardinals' way. They are going to count the bucket and send Gatkick to the free throw line. Gatkick will go to the free throw line to complete the and one, hopefully, for the Cardinals. Cardinals back up by 10 just like that, 38-28. And the big man knocks it down. So 5 points now for Gatkick. Well, you know who it was, but he misses this time. That was Cody Dean. Gatkick pulls the rebound for the Cardinals. Trevon Fuller does the honors to bring the ball to the offensive end. He pulls up for the three. Oh, that'd been big if that had gone down. And the Ponies lose the rebound out of bounds. So 4:29 left in the first half. The Cardinals up 39-28. Been in control really since about the 9-minute mark. My goodness, there is my man, two-sock Gatkick, knocks down the three-pointer from the corner. I'm not sure anybody saw that one coming. What is it, 42-28. At the 4:20 mark, the Cardinals up by 14, their biggest lead of the contest. Well, you get your money's worth out of Toon Sock every time. Going to reset the shot clock to 25, re-inbound the basketball. Derry Moore on the ball. Now he's going to drop back and defend on the perimeter. Dean's got 16 points. The average is 19.7. Runner's no good. Dean with the rebound, long rebound on the wing. Dean tried to do too much with it, and Deshaun Davis tries to come away with the steal. It goes out of bounds off Panola. I just created a new team name. Panola, let's slow it down a little bit. And turnover will go to the Cardinals. Davis down low, can't get the fall. Bastian was over the back, it wasn't called, and you might have heard Aaron Smith, the Panola coach, asking for it as number one gets the layup. Josh Miller on the other end. Panola needed that. Now down 12, 42-30. Cardinals need to keep their foot on the pedal. And that's not the way you keep your foot on the pedal. They threw it away. Trevon Fuller was not ready for it. Buckley gave him the pass too soon. 42-30 Cardinals. 3:17 and counting. So far, so good for the Cardinals, trying to win for an 11th straight time. Protect the number 15 national ranking against the 16th ranked Ponies. Three-pointer, no good. Davis with the rebound. Being stalked by Newton. Moore with a turnaround jumper, no good. Buckley battling for the rebound, and Buckley with the putback. Jakevian Buckley just stays with it and gets points for the Cardinals. That is so typical of this Cardinal team. Never quitting on any opportunity. Bastian's going to be called for the foul on going up against number 32, Faramade. Checking into the contest for the first time for the Cardinals is going to be number 25, Kayla Parks, a 6'7" freshman out of Center, Texas. 5 team fouls now for the Cardinals at the 2:23 mark, so a very clean first half, the way basketball is supposed to be played and called. First free throw attempt is up, and it is good. Panola looking to finish with some type of momentum here at the end of the first half. The second free throw attempt is no good. Rebound is pulled by Buckley. Chance for the Cardinals to build on their lead. Biggest lead has been 14. They're currently up 13. Davis thought about the three. Fuller rarely thinks and doesn't take it. Parks gives it up to Buckley, crashing down the baseline. A nice job by Parks to Buckley. That's twice now Buckley's escaped down the baseline for the Cardinals. You got to quit turning him loose. And they're going to get Buckley with a reach. 16 fouls now against the Cardinals, so Panola would be shooting the 1-and-1 on the next Cardinal foul. Just 14 fouls to this point against Panola. Gatkeck is going to check back into the contest for the Cardinals, coming in for Derry Moore, number 13. Three-pointer, knocked it down. Big bucket for the Ponies. Josh Miller, 12-point game. Changes the complexion just a little bit. Panola's strategy or hope would be to be within single digits at the half. Fuller thought about the three. Buckley gives it up inside to Davis. Davis tried to kick it out, but it's turnover instead, so that's going to be costly for the Cardinals. Better defend the three, that's for sure. Dean to Newton to Miller. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound is controlled by Davis. Less than a minute to go in the half. Cardinals should slow it down just a little bit. Fuller says, I'll slow this down. Knocks it down to three-pointer from the corner. So take that, Mr. Announcer. Take your ideas and go somewhere else with them. Trevon Fuller now with 8 points in the contest. The Cardinals have had a 50-point first half, darn near. Panola can play for virtually the last shot. The Cardinals will get one more possession. Should get one more possession, just barely. And they will get a possession with a turnover. Buckley's going to lay it up, and Buckley's going to, didn't get it off in time. He did not get it off in time. That's a shame for the Cardinals. It was a great play for the Cardinals, but nevertheless, they didn't score. The Cardinals and folks are at halftime up with their biggest lead of the contest, 49-34. We're going to step away for a few minutes, and we'll rejoin you as the second half is getting ready to get underway. Thank you for joining us here for Cardinal Basketball on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome to the Valley. At Trinity Valley Community College, we care about helping you achieve your goals, and we want to see you succeed on your pathway to progress. Whether you want to gain new job skills, work toward a degree, or transfer to a four-year university, TVCC will provide you with the tools to be the best student you can be. Taking the first step with anything new can often be the hardest, but our pathway to progress will provide you with the support you need in your first year to keep moving down the right path. First, you'll attend a Cardinal Pride freshman orientation session where you'll be welcomed into the Cardinal family by meeting other students, faculty and staff, touring the campus, and learning about ways to get involved. You'll learn about important services offered at the Cardinal Success Center like quiet study rooms, computer access, and tutoring. You'll also get your student ID, parking sticker, and last but certainly not least, register for classes. If you haven't selected your academic pathway yet, our advisors are here to guide you in selecting the right one to meet your goals. From accounting to welding, we've got a program for you. Next, you'll get registered for a Learning Framework class, which is a 3-credit-hour transferable core course designed to teach you success skills that will propel you forward on your pathway to progress in college. You'll learn valuable skills like note-taking, time management, effective communication, personal assessment, and study skills, all things that are essential to lifelong learning and personal growth. With our pathway to progress, the objective is to improve student success so that you feel confident in the classroom and on campus where you can focus on achieving your goals. After your first semester is completed, you'll be on the pathway to progress, know all the secrets to success at TVCC, and we'll be here to help you every step of the way. Welcome to the Valley, and go Cards! It's a scramble to get ahead. Let us help you put the pieces in place. Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College Adult Education. Our mission is to assist adults in acquiring the basic academic skills to prepare for examinations such as the TSI, GED, and ASVAB, and brush up on basic academic skills needed for the workplace. English as a second language classes are offered for adults to learn communication skills that will aid them in functioning in the American culture and workforce. ESL Entrepreneur Seminars provide information to help students in owning and running their own businesses in and around the community. TVCC Adult Education is the first step to your future. Contact us at adulted@tvcc.edu or call us at 903-675-6398 for more information.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact,
It's closer and more convenient than you might think.
Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students.
TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Finding success in life is a journey. Whatever road you're on, take the next step at Trinity Valley Community College. Whether you want to get new job skills, work toward a degree, or just take classes for fun, TVCC can design a plan just for you. One of the highest rated two-year colleges in America by the Aspen Institute and Smart Asset, TVCC in Athens, Kaufman, Palestine, and Terrell delivers a quality, affordable education, and financial aid is available. Register now in person or online at www.tvcc.edu.
And welcome back to Leon Switzer Court at Cardinal Gym. We are coming out of halftime when the Cardinals are up 49 to 34 at the half. Very strong first half by the Cardinals, and if they can maintain it in the second half, they'll be well on their way to a win in this one. But there's another half to go. The Cardinals were led in the first half by Deshaun Davis with 9 points. Scoring 8 points each was Trevon Fuller with 8, and Toonsight Gatkek with 8. Safar Rosas had 5. Karan Bailey had 2. Jakevian Buckley had 6. Anderson Mirambo had 2. Darian Moore had 2. And that wraps up the Cardinals scoring. I should mention that Anderson Mirambo went out with a re-aggravated an injury there early in the first half and has not returned. So I don't know if that young man will be playing in the second half. I don't see him on the floor with the team. No, he's in street clothes now in the warm-up. So Anderson Mirambo is through for the night with the Cardinals. So that will put a bigger load on Nathaniel Bastian, and he has proven that he can handle it, having a great game the other night against Navarro down the stretch, and a very solid first half here for the Cardinals. Panola was led by, no surprise, was led by Cody Dean, number 21, 5'9" freshman out of Shreveport. He had 16 points, and he came in averaging 19.7, so he is well on his way to topping his average. From a Cardinal perspective, hopefully not, but in all likelihood he will. Mark Leslie's going over some last-minute instructions there with Deshaun Davis for the Cardinals. And we're less than a minute away from getting the second half started from Leon Spitzer Court at Cardinal Gym on the Cardinal Sports Network. Cardinals will be on the road Wednesday going to Jacksonville for a 7 p.m. contest. They'll be at home Saturday against Bossier Parish at 4 p.m. after a 2 p.m. women's game against Tyler. And we'll have both games for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Our 13th season of basketball on the Cardinal Sports Network. Been doing it longer than anybody else, and we like to hope better than anybody else. Panola will have the basketball to start the second half. Down 49 to 34. The Cardinals took a 10-point lead at the 9:17 mark, 27 to 17. Panola did get down to within 7, but then the Cardinals took off again, and now have got their biggest lead of the contest at 15. Nobody really in foul trouble for either team. Most on the floor is Titan Newton, number 3 for Panola. He's got 2. Three-pointer, knocked it down. That's the start that Panola needed. Number 15, Brashear knocks it down. He's now got 5 points in the game. That's his first three-pointer of the contest. He came in with 13. Three-pointers answered by Deshaun Davis. Deshaun now with 12 points in the game. Dean takes Fuller to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Big man grabs a rebound. A lot of contact, no foul called. Officials are letting them play. That's going to be a travel on the floor. No, we're going to have a timeout call. I'm sorry. Could have been a travel called on the floor. Quick timeout is going to be called by the opponents. It's a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here, 52-37 Cardinals. Lady Cardinals have a big game Wednesday night. They go on the road to take on and Blend down in Brenham. That game will begin at 5:30 p.m. And the first time around, it was a tightly fought contest here at Leon Spitzer Court at Cardinals Gym, with the Lady Cardinals winning by a score of 71 to 60. 52-37 Cardinals inside the first minute of the second half. Brashear gives it up to Dean. Dean goes cross court. Dean for 3. He knocked it down as the shot clock expired. So Dean now with 19 points in the contest to lead the Ponies. It's 52-40 Cardinals. Panola won't quite go away. Davis with a pull-up jumper. Missed everything. You don't see Davis miss one like that very often. Top of the key, Brashear for three. Knocked it down. The Cardinals had better watch out. The Ponies are heating it up from three-point range here and have pulled within 9 points as Brashear knocks down the three-pointer, his second of the contest. He's got 8 in the game, 8 points. Bastion lays it up, reverse layup for Bastion. No call, and Mark Leslie's asking where the call was. Bastion now has 9 points. Not sure that was supposed to be a pass, but it wound up being a pass. And a great job of Karan Bailey of tying up the ball, and possession error points in the Cardinals' direction. So that will be a turnover against Navarro at the 17:45 mark. The Cardinals up 54-43. Chance to build on that lead. Davis for three. Got it. Deshaun Davis for three. Deshaun Davis now with 3 3-pointers in the contest. He's got 15 points in the game. Travel too many steps. Turnover for Panola. Cardinals are looking to defeat the Ponies and take a 2-game lead into the final portion of the Region 14 conference schedule. That would be huge, as the regional tournament is about 3 weeks away. Davis for three. Deshaun Davis is heating up. He's got 18 points, 4 3-pointers. Deshaun Davis can go off on you real quick. Last year he had a stretch of 4 straight games in which he scored 30 or more points. 3-pointer on the way for Brashear. Brashear with another 3-pointer. That's 3 3-pointers for Brashear in the second half. Cardinals are going to have to come out and acknowledge those shooters. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Charge to the Ponies at the 16:36 mark. Let you enjoy the sounds of the Cardinal Regiment. Resuming play out of the 30-second timeout is Panola's basketball. The Cardinals up 60-46. I'm sorry, Cardinals basketball. Cardinals are wearing the white. 14-point Cardinal lead. They led by 15 at the half. And Mark Leslie wants to save the possession, so he uses a 30-second timeout. So the Cardinals will come to the sideline here with 30 seconds, 16:15 left in the first half, second half, I should say. Go to sleep here. Cardinals up 60-46. Cardinals are led in scoring by Deshaun Davis. He's got 18. He's got 4 3-pointers. The leader for Panola is number 21, Cody Dean, with 19 points. His average is 19.7. So real shootout between Dean and Davis. Gatkek will inbounds with the Cardinals. Gets it to Deshaun Davis. Davis takes it the distance and lays it up, and you know the rest of that. He lays it in. Davis now with 20. 62-46 Cardinals, their biggest lead. They have an offensive foul on the baseline drive by Newton. That's going to be Newton's third personal foul, so he's the only player on the floor in foul trouble. Bastien has 2 for the Cardinals on the floor. Been a relatively quiet game as far as the officials' whistles go as fouls. Going to have a little moppage out here on the floor now. Dean is going to pressure the ball for the Ponies. Ball will be inbounded by Gatkick to Fuller. Now Dean is going to drop off the pressure, just threatening it. Fuller for 3. Trevon Fuller for 3. Now with the 3 3-pointers and 11 points in the game. Dean with the drive. He's going to draw the foul, but will not get the bucket to fall. So Dean at the free throw line with 19 points. Gets the first one to fall. The Cardinal lead has grown to 19, 65-46. The 15-24 mark. Second free throw attempt by Dean is good. He now has 21 points in the contest. He leads all scorers. Davis has 20 for the Cardinals. Davis is really cooking tonight. Davis gives it up to Bastien. Going to draw the foul. Go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go against number 15 for the Ponies, Brashear. It's going to be his first personal foul, second team foul. Cardinals with just 1 team foul, so the pace of how many fouls being called is continuing by the official. First free throw is good. That puts Bastien in double digits now with 10 points. And he gets the roll on the second as well. So 67-48 Cardinals up to 19, coming up on the 15-minute mark. Cardinals trying to take a 2-game lead into the stretch of the conference action. Fuller's going to be called for the contact down low against number 2, Handy. Second team fouls. It's also the second foul on Fuller. 3-pointer on the way. Brashear can't get this one to fall. Deshaun Davis skies for the rebound. He gives it up, tries to give it up to Gatkick, crashing towards the goal, but it's intercepted by the Ponies. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound's going to be tipped to Fuller. Fuller going to give it up to Bailey. Bailey drives the baseline and draws the foul. Goes down hard, but gets it up quickly. Derry Moore's going to check into the game for the Cardinals, number 13. Caleb Parks, number 25, is also going to check into the game for the Cardinals. Karan Bailey goes to the free throw line. Karan has 2 points in the game. Now he has 3. 68-48, the Cardinals' biggest lead of the contest, the 14-34 mark, looking to build on it with another free throw by Bailey. Bailey with the second free throw now. Cardinals trying to pull away now from the Ponies. Still a lot of game left, though. The team has a lot of firepower, and there you go, a three-pointer, no good. Rebound's going to be fought for and controlled by the Ponies. And it's hammer time inside for the Cardinals. 3 or 4 players converge on the ball. Who's going to be called for the foul? It's going to go against number 3, Karan Bailey. That's going to be Bailey's first personal foul. It's going to send number 2 to the free throw line. Handy. 3 team fouls now on each team. Misses the first free throw.
Hey, guys!
6:30 here in the Central Time Zone. We've been here about an hour. A little bit more to go. The second free throw is good. Parks inbounds to Fuller. Quickly down the floor to Parks. Parks gives it up to Moore, crashing. He is blocked. Chance for the Ponies now. Make it hurt with a three-pointer. Cardinals are coming out to defend along the perimeter. Brashear gives it up down low to number 24, Macomba. It's going to be a foul call against Bailey. That's his second personal foul. Toonside Gatkek's going to check into the contest for Bailey. Got our media timeout. Let's step away for this message and rejoin you on the other side on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Finding success in life is a journey. Whatever road you're on, take the next step at Trinity Valley Community College. Whether you want to get new job skills, work toward a degree, or just take classes for fun, TVCC can design a plan just for you. One of the highest rated two-year colleges in America by the Aspen Institute and Smart Asset, TVCC in Athens, Kaufman, Palestine, and Terrell delivers a quality, affordable education, and financial aid is available. Register now in person or online at www.tvcc.edu.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students. TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Welcome back to Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. The Cardinals up 69-49 with the 13:50 left in the contest. The Ponies at the free throw line. The first free throw attempt is good. Macomba. Ponies have a tall hill to climb here, but it is doable with their ability to knock down the three-pointers as both free throw attempts are connected. Cardinals have played in a great rhythm today. Don't forget daylight savings time begins this weekend, so you get to lose an hour of sleep and spring forward when you go to bed Saturday night. Derry Moore with the short baseline jumper knocks it down. Derry Moore now with 4 points. Brashear for 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound is pulled by Bailey. You might have heard Mark Leslie telling his team to hold up a little bit. He's trying to burn a little clock, although it's way too soon to do too much of that. But you don't want to just get carelessly out of control. Davis gives it up to the big man inside. The big man loses it, but gets control of it. And Toonside Gatkek gets control of the ball after losing it and puts in the points. Toonside now with double digits. He's got 10 points in the game. Cardinals with 4 players in double digits with 12:26 to go as Bailey comes away with a steal. Cardinals with a big chance right here now to really start extending this lead. Gatkek Can't get it to fall. Bailey's there with a rebound, kicks it back out to Gatkek. Gatkek gives it up to Moore. Derry Moore with a pull-up jumper, and Moore knocks it down. Moore with 6 points in the contest. The Cardinals are cooking now, folks, 75-51. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound is pulled by Davis. Cardinals are scoring at will now. Well, I spoke too soon. They threw that one away, but nevertheless, the thought process was good. The execution was poor. 75-51 it is, all Cardinals. Bailey with the steal. The Cardinals are really flexing their muscles in Region 14 conference play tonight. Fuller for three. Trevon Fuller for three. Fuller with 14 points in the game. He has 4 3-pointers. Got a technical foul going to be assessed. It's going to be charged against Karan Bailey. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul. So when we come out of the timeout, Panola will be shooting the unsportsmanlike conduct technical foul. So that should be a 2-shot foul. 78-51. Now Cardinals with 11:32 left in the contest. Sometimes your emotions get the best of you when things are going well even. Let you listen to the Cardinal Regiment in this timeout. The Cardinals come into the contest averaging 87.3 points a game. They seem to be well on their way to topping their average tonight at this rate. At the free throw line, it's going to be Josh Miller for the Ponies. He'll shoot 2 on the unsportsmanlike technical foul, I should say, against Karan Bailey. Bailey now with 3 personal fouls. First one is good. He misses the second one. It will be Cardinal basketball. I'm sorry, it'll be Panola's basketball on the technical foul, of course. And of course, the Cardinals had scored prior to the timeout taken by Aaron Smith. So that makes sense. (78-52) Cardinals. Foul's going to be called out front on Deshaun Davis. That's going to be Deshaun's first personal foul. He got into foul trouble in the game against Navarro. Wound up playing regulation and overtime, but played with 4 the large part of the second half. That is the 16th foul against the Cardinals, so Panola could shoot a lot of free throws here in this down the stretch. Davis is going to be called for the push. I don't think he agrees with the call. The officials kind of had a smile after whatever Deshaun said across the way. But it is going to send the Ponies to the free throw line now for the rest of the game. That could play a factor here as they try to mount a comeback, because when you're at the free throw line, the clock is not running. Never has. Not legally anyway. Pull-up jumper, no good. Put back, no good. Gatkek pulls a rebound and spots Davis down the floor. Davis gives it up to Moore. Oh, can't quite make the connection. Good idea, just bad execution. Moore with the steal. He's going to give it up to Davis, and Davis will slam it home. Deshaun Davis now with 22 points in the game. 80-52 Cardinals. Still halfway to go here in this second half. We're coming up on the 10-minute mark. The Cardinals quickly down the floor. Fuller for three, but he travels instead. Got too big a hurry. Jakevian Buckley is going to check into the game now for Deshaun Davis. Cardinals have this one in great shape, folks, if they just continue to play smart basketball and shoot at a high percentage. Bastian's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be his third personal foul. 9:56 to go, 80-52 Cardinals. Cardinals looking to go to 11-1 on the season with an 11th straight win. It's too early to start celebrating just yet. We are under 10 minutes to go in the game. Second free throw attempt is also good. Handy now has 3 points in the game. Bastian forces a shot up, but it's going to be well received because he's going to draw the foul. About 3 players tumble to the floor. Foul's going to go against number 4, Rocha. Bastian's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Chance to extend the Cardinal lead. Currently at 26. He misses the first. You'd think at this point the Cardinals would have to have a complete collapse not to be able to put this one away, but we have seen them build big leads in games this year, and it get a little scary at the end. Second free throw is good. Bastian now with 12 points in the game. Handy's had a very active second half here for the Cardinals. He's going to spend a lot of time at the free throw line, or already has, I should say. He's going to spend more time now. That's 9 team fouls against the Cardinals, so actually Panola's going to go into the double bonus since he can't complete the and one. But Panola will be in the double bonus. Just 4 team fouls been called against Panola thus far. Mark Leslie says, can we get a call down here? Meaning the Cardinals into the floor. Buckley gives it up to Rosas, but Rosas cannot get it to fall, but the big man can try to control it underneath. There's contact. Mark Leslie's asking where the foul is on this end. As Gatkick loses the ball, but it does go out of bounds off of the Ponies. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Mark Leslie was Fuller for 3. Can't get it to fall. Gatkick keeps it alive with a tap back. We had a whistle, and I'm blocked out by about 5 different coaches and officials on the floor, it looks like. Foul's going to be called against number 15 for the Ponies, Brashear. That's his second. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Gatkick. Gatkick's going to draw the foul. So just like that, Mark Leslie's talked the officials into some calls, I think. And that's 17 fouls now, just like that, against Panola. So the Cardinals are in the 1-1. And this is a 1-1 for Gatkick. And he misses it. Rebound goes to the Ponies. Got to hit your free throws. I don't care what the score is, how big the lead is. Steps there, not called. Handy, but the putback goes to Mendocomba. 8:15 to go. Cardinals up 23. You just can't sit back and rest on your laurels because this Panola team's got some firepower from three-point range, and those will get you back into it in a hurry. Nice dish by Fuller to Buckley. Buckley with 8 points. Runner's no good. Rebound is controlled by the Ponies. Gat kick with the takeaway down low, and he's grabbed. So Gat kicks can go to the free throw line on the other end. Be a 1-and-1. That's the 8th team foul against the Ponies. Cardinals up 25 with 7:41 left. Looking good for the Cardinals. But it'll look a lot better when about 5 more minutes are going off that clock. Gatkick at the free throw line for the Cardinals. He missed his last opportunity to shoot from the free throw line. Misses this one as well. Gatkick's got 10 points in the game, but he's missed his last 2 free throws. Panola quickly down the floor. Big man's there, Nakamba. Cardinals can't get careless. It can get a little scary here in these last 7 minutes when the Panola starts knocking down some three-pointers. Buckley is going to take steps. Mark Leslie was asking for the hand check. So a chance for the Ponies. 23-point game. Cardinals will be content to let the Ponies burn some clock, but they've got to defend along the perimeter and not give up a three-pointer. Step back jumper, no good. Rebound by Rosas. Mark Leslie calling for the Cardinals motion offense. Derry Moore, step back jumper. Derry Moore is deadly from 8 feet, folks. Moore with 8 points. Got several Cardinals in double digits or closing in on double digits. Three-pointer on the way, won't fall. Cardinals can start burning a little clock now. You don't want to shoot too soon with that, too many seconds left on that shot clock. I'd say take it down to about 10 seconds and get a good look. Coming up on 10 seconds now, way away from the goal. Fuller gives it up inside, down low I should say, and the Cardinals turn over. You can't do that now. You can't burn all that time and not get something out of it. Buckley with the steal that goes to Fuller. Fuller loses out of bounds, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Fuller. So the Cardinals up 25 with 5:42 left in the contest. Mark Leslie saying the ball should belong to the Cardinals, but he's going to lose that argument. Brashear for 3. He misses it badly. Buckley pulls a rebound. Cardinals run the floor, but they don't have to be in a hurry. But they give it up to Moore. A lot of contact, no call whatsoever. The Ponies are going to throw it away.
So listen, up top that was clean, but he bumped this other by lower body out.
Mark Leslie's continuing to talk to the officials. Mark doesn't spend a lot of time talking to the officials during the course of the game, but he likes to get his point across. And I think he talked them into a couple of calls down here earlier. Not that they weren't fouls, but there were fouls previously that hadn't been called maybe. So the Cardinals coming up on the 5-minute mark and really start working the clock. Moore with the jumper, no good. Parks tried to grab the rebound, lost that battle. Three-pointer on the way, Brashear, no good. Panola's three-point shooting prowess they experienced in the first half has left them. Buckley directing the offense in the absence of Deshaun Davis. Cardinals are pulling the ball out and burning some clock. Coming up on 10 seconds on the shot clock. They need to get active now. Buckley tries to take it the distance, but turns it over. Brashear takes it all the way for the Ponies. That's what I'm talking about, folks. You just can't get careless with the basketball. You can't worry about the clock and then forget to get a good look at the goal. Fuller for three, in and out. Parks keeps a rebound alive with the putback, lays it up and lays it in. Caleb Parks, his first points of the contest. Cardinals at 87 points. They come in averaging 87.3, so they've hit their average on the season. And the Ponies throw it away. Kevin Ibagaroo is going to check into the game for his first action of the contest. Gary Moore checks out. 87-62. Cardinals, 3:35 and counting to go in this one. This was about done. Three on the shot clock. And they got a shot clock violation. So the Cardinals haven't done the greatest job. They've done a great job of killing time off the clock, but yet they're turning it over at the end of that time. So I guess it's okay, but not very pretty. Nice block that time by Parks. Ibagaroo puts up a shot, fouled, not called. Mark Leslie's asking what? Mark Leslie got to look back from the officials that time, though. He's got to be careful here. Layup goes on the other end to the Ponies. Kind of garbage time now. Cardinals just working on the clock. Really not concerned if they get a shot or not. It's down to that point in the game now. 23-point game. Fuller drives, gives it up to Ibagaroo. Now every Cardinal that's played in the game has scored in the game. That's going to be a travel. It's going to be an offensive foul, my bad. Either way, the Cardinals are going to get the ball. 2:10 to go. Coming up on 7 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. Finally dark outside as the days are getting longer. Daylight saving time begins this weekend. Saturday night when you go to bed. Spring forward, folks. Lose that hour of sleep. You'll get it back in the fall. Cardinals doing a really good job of killing the clock. They're not doing a very good job of finishing, but they are killing the clock. Fuller lays this one up and lays it in and draws the foul. Trevon Fuller. Trevon Fuller now with 16 points in the game with a chance to add 17 at the free throw line. Going to be a very impressive win for the Cardinals, folks, no matter how you look at it, because Panola's the closest team to them in the standings, and the Cardinals are going to put them away with ease. Mark Leslie has his squad playing awfully good basketball at the right time. Seems like we ought to be going to the regional tournament, which ordinarily the regional tournament would be over with, but through this COVID delayed season, we're just beyond the midway point of the season. That's just crazy to think of, but the regional tournament is not until early April. Season didn't begin until January the 20th. Cardinals turn it over. Panola turns it over. Rosas lays it up, can't get the ball. The tip back is no good. Parks with the ball now, gives it up to Fuller. Fuller for three, no good. hot potato. And it won by the Ponies. Get a nice jam by Macomba. Going to reset the game clock, I think, to 48 seconds, 48.5 seconds. I don't think that it matters at this point, but I guess he wants to be correct and reset the game clock. If we see that big a comeback in the final 48 seconds, we would truly have seen something special, even though it would have worked against the Cardinals. Mark Leslie's telling Buckley that he wants the clock run all the way down. 10 on the shot clock. Buckley gives it up, but the Cardinals to come away with points. Shot clock does expire, so that'll be the last time the Cardinals probably attack the goal, 92-66. It's going to be a very impressive win for the Cardinals. Cardinals going to have a non-contested bucket. The Ponies are. 92-68. Cardinals, all they have to do is inbound. They're going to wave it off. They're going to wave the bucket off. Our final score is going to be 92-68 Cardinals. The Cardinals are going to improve to 11-1 on the season. Panola falls to 9-3 on the season. The Cardinals were led tonight by Deshaun Davis with 22 points. Trevon Fuller had 17. Folks, we appreciate you joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Be reminded our next action will be Saturday in a doubleheader as the Lady Cardinals take on Tyler and the Cardinals take on Bossier Parish. Contests begin at 2 and 4 p.m. We will have volleyball for you Thursday night when the Lady Cardinals take on Tyler at 6 p.m. So on behalf of the entire Cardinal Sports Network team, this is Benny Rogers bidding good night from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. See you next time, folks.
Finding success in life is a journey. Whatever road you're on, take the next step at Trinity Valley Community College.